guys, welcome back to my channel. Sass here. I'm here to do another review of Life After Lockup. Last night's episode was okay. I mean, we have some good parts, we have some stale parts, and we have some parts that make me want to scratch my head. But let's get into it. Let's knock out Cheryl and Josh real quick. Why did they bring them back? Why did they bring back Cheryl and Josh? Just so Cheryl can get knocked upside her head by Josh's mama? Is that all? Because, honey, they brought absolutely nothing but a smack that we heard. Not seen, heard. Alright, now last episode, Josh broke up with Cheryl. Alright, Cheryl has made her way back home to Michigan, to her family, her children, thank the Lord. Okay? And she feels better, all right? It's been a month, and honey, her daddy look like he can tell stories, don't he? Oh, Lord. But anyway, Cheryl says that, listen, what her and Josh had, it was fine, okay? She loved them, she was there for them, but hey, it just didn't work out. She is going to focus on her children and her family, and she says, hey, okay, maybe she needs to love a puppy or another inmate. I tell you, they never learn, do they? They never learn. So we have Josh, who is back in Colorado. Honey, he's striving. He is striving, isn't he? Okay, he done got a promotion at work. He says yes. Okay, Cheryl was there to hold him down. Yes. Cheryl was there the 2 years that he was in prison. She held him down. But look, Cheryl was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And I just didn't have time for it. So, Cheryl and Josh are broken up. Josh is doing well. He done got him a promotion. And Cheryl is doing fine. She's with her kids and her parents. Let's move on. Now, let's talk about Latino Heat and Brittany. I'm going to make it short and sweet. Alright, as we seen last week, Latino Heat went and on some woman's door with big breasts. Now, they wanted us to believe that Latino Heat was cheating on Brittany. That wasn't the case at all. Okay. Now, Brittany is at home with the adorable son, and they're reading some book, and she gets a phone call from Latino Heat's cousin, asking where Latino Heat is. And so Brittany was like, excuse me, are you asking where your cousin is? Because, he's supposed to be with you playing poker. So now Brittany is saying to herself, why is he lying to me? He ain't never lied to me like this. Why is he lying? And why ain't he answering the phone? Because, of course, she keeps calling, and it keeps going to, voicemail. Latino Heat, don't you know that if you're going to tell a lie, okay, make sure you include the person that you's going to be your homie that, you telling this lie on. Okay? When you said, I'm going to play poker with my cousin, you got to make sure that you tell said cousin. Say, look here, now I'm going to tell Brittany I'm playing poker with you. So if she calls you, you got me, right? See, that's how that works. Child, it's the backfire. Now Brittany is all, losing her mind because she thinks that he out there doing something he ain't got no business. And why ain't he answering his phone? You know that call up in a lie. Latino Heat. So anyway, Latino Heat goes to this woman who is a, professional poker player coach. And honey, she ain't, easing up on him, is she? She is just laying it down. Now listen, I don't care nothing about this storyline. I don't care nothing about Latino Heat and his poker playing. I don't care that he can't play poker. I don't care if he's losing thousands and thousands of dollars. It's about time for Latino Heat to get a job. Now, I know that last interview didn't go too well, but it's time for Latino Heat to put on his big girl panties and find a job. I mean, Josh did. Josh got a promotion. If Josh can get a promotion working on somebody's roof, so can Latino Heat. Latino Heat, child, it's time for you to get a job. It's time for you to, buckle down. You got children. So, honey, this little poker playing business, child, let's move on. All right, let's talk about Andrea and Lamar. Andrea and Lamar. Last week, honey, Andrea found some condoms in Lamar's jacket. Of course, she went upside that head. She was punching, she was screaming, she was crying, not flying. Okay, because she automatically assumed that Lamar had been cheating. Lamar says that's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie today, that was a lie last week, and that's a lie in the future. I have not cheated on my wife. He was like, why am I carrying around condoms? He was like, man, I don't even use condoms. He said, what I need condoms for? So anyway, Lamar done got on the phone with his brother, child. He done got on the phone and said, listen here, is there something you got? Is there something you need to tell me? Did you leave something in my coat pocket? His brother was like, man, what you talking about, Willis? He said, did you leave something in my coat? Remember that time when you wore my coat? What you leave in it? And so the brother broke down and said, yes, he borrowed Lamar's coat and he left some condoms in it. And so Lamar said, what kind? And so the brother said, Magnum in the gold pack. Magnum in the gold pack, okay? It's great to use protection. That's all I'm saying. So, of course, Lamar goes to Andrea. Andrea is still heated, child. Still heated, all right? And Lamar was like, man, I don't even know what's wrong with her. And Andrea was like, listen, you and your brother is probably screwing heifers together. I be seeing them heifers on Instagram. You got heifers on Instagram hitting you up. I don't believe you. I said I don't believe you. That she is having a fit, child. So, of course, Lamar tells Andrea, said, listen, they my brother's condoms. So, got him on the phone. The brother says, listen, I apologize, okay? I wore his jacket. I had condoms in his jacket. It's on me. I'm sorry. It wasn't Lamar's. They are not Lamar's condoms. They are my condoms, okay? I apologize. So, of course, Andrea, she accepted that because she says, listen, the only way I am believing Lamar's brother is because I have seen him wear Lamar's jacket. Okay? Now, that is the only reason why Andrea is believing, because she's seen the brother wearing the jacket. So, anyway, everything calmed down, all right? Lamar, cleaned himself up. He done put on his Pimp Daddy hat. Boys in the hood would do anything for $1. Hey, 5 in the morning on the clock. When I tell you Lamar ain't nothing, that's why I'm saying 1994 hood movie Lamar. He still dresses like it, child. Anyway, so Andrea says that she apologized, she overreacted, and Lamar said, you assaulted me. You assaulted me. And then Andrea lied and said, I didn't assault you. She was like, man, calm down. That was no assault. That was just a little bit of a love tap. See, when I busted you upside your head, that's a love tap. That wasn't assault. Don't be saying that on camera. Andrea, you busted that man. That's assault, child. That's assault. But anyway, Andrea said that she don't really know how to feel about the relationship. In some way, she wants the relationship to be like it was when he was in prison. Lamar said, what's wrong with you? We cannot have that type of relationship. I was in prison. Of course I can pay you all types of attention when I'm in prison. Y'all, what did I tell y'all? What have I been saying? Prison mentality. Of course, inside, they can tell you whatever they want you to hear. Okay? Their attention is for you. They're in prison. And basically, that is the same thing Lamar said. Lamar said, of course, when I was inside, I can pay, attention to you. What else going to do? Okay? All right? I could call you every 5 minutes. When you tell me to call at 8:15 p.m., I could do that. Okay? But listen, all right? Andrea's mentality is we need to go back to that because he showed me more love when he was locked up. Andrea sounds ridiculous. Andrea sounds ridiculous. And Lamar said, what do you want me to do? Write you letters? And Andrea said, yes. Y'all, Andrea Lamar needs to cut it. All this foolishness, all this carrying on, they need to cut it because I'm about tired of them too. I am. Andrea sat up there looking foolish. Lamar said he ain't cheating. Y'all, do you think Lamar was lying to her? Do you think those are Lamar's condoms? Or do you think it was the brother's condoms? Leave it down below. Alright, I'm going to say I think they were the brother's condoms. I think the brother was telling the truth. That's what I think. But anyway, who knows? Okay, we shall see. Alright, that's what we go on. Alright guys, let's move on. Alright, let's talk about Not Quite Right Clint and Tracy. Now, Clint looking like who done it, what for? He done smoked 25 packs of Marlboro Reds in the box. He's still looking dry, okay? He done bit down to the quick of his nails. Child, Clint look a mess, okay? Now, he says that now Tracy has been gone for 2 days. 2 days. So he gets a hold of Tracy, and Tracy says, do you want me back in rehab? And he was like, listen, I done told you that, okay? You know where I stand, okay? You know my stance on this, all right? All right? You need to get help, okay? And so Tracy was like, well, listen here, I got a friend. So obviously Tracy been staying with a friend, okay? She said, I got a friend, and she's going to go by the house, and she's going to get the drugs. Now, crackhead Tracy didn't say nothing about, I want to see you. I want to come and see you. I love you. She didn't say nothing about that. She didn't bring up the car. She didn't bring up the dog. She said, my friend is going to come by and pick up the drugs. Now, Clint done got so tore up, he outside in the middle of the road screaming, child. He could talk about, what? I cannot believe this. What? Oh my God, what? That's in my house? Oh no. Oh no. Oh my God, no. I do not tolerate drugs. Clint, who you fooling? Born at night, not last night. Now, you may be surprised that there was drugs in the top drawer of that dresser, but you're not surprised that there was drugs in your house. Clint, if you don't stop, there is no way in the world you could convince me that Clint ain't on some drugs. Clint on crack, y'all! He on that crack! He been smoking! He owned that stuff! Okay, so here's Clint. He's all upset because Tracy let it be known that she has drugs in the house. She wants the friend to come and pick up the drugs. She don't want to see you. She wants the friend to come and pick it up, probably because she think the law is after. That's another reason. So Clint found the drugs and he was like, here it is, guys. Here it is. This is what it looks like, guys. This is what it looks like. So he makes this grand gesture. He runs into the bathroom and flush it down the toilet. Child, I bet you he was gnawing the inside of his jaw when he flushed them drugs. Y'all know better than me that he wanted those drugs. I bet he was like, Lord, oh my God, what have I done? Do I have some more? Producers, I'm going to need y'all to get out. So after he did that, y'all know what he did after that, y'all? Y'all want to know what he did? He went outside and he called Mama Clint. Okay. Now, he done threw one cell phone, but I guess it did bust. He got another cell phone, child. How many cell phones Clint got? So he called, his mom, and he was like, Mom, Tracy's been gone for 2 days, Mom. I don't know what to do, Mom. I love her. I don't know what to do. She's on that stuff. She had drugs up in the house. And And here's Mama Clint. Clint! Clint! You want to come home, Clint? I told you, Clint! I told you she was no good for you, Clint. What is it going to take, Clint? And so he was like, this time, she said that she was going to do right, Mom. She said that she was going to be there for me, Mom. She said that she wasn't going to do drugs, Mom. Honey, Clint was all tore up. Cry, stop flying, throwing temper tantrums. Mama Clint said, it's okay, honey. Come on home. He was like, I'm coming home, Mom. Just a bag of mess. A bag of mess. Let's move on. All right. Let's talk about Angela and Tony. I'm going to make this real short and sweet. All right, Tony. He done got him some wood from Lowe's. And he done built this little, floor, outside flooring. And he done put together, some lanterns and lights and candles and flowers. And honey, he done cut the grill on. He started grilling. He done cleaned up. Okay, he done put on a collared shirt. Okay, all right. He done sprayed his axe. Somebody put in my comments. Somebody put in my comments the Dollar General polo. I said, I go to hell now. Dollar General polo. That took me out. Y'all be seeing them Benz cologne up in Dollar General, and then the polo side is the equestrian on the horse, but the Dollar General one is just a horse. It ain't even a horse, it's a pony. Child, if y'all don't go somewhere and sit down. Anyway, honey, he done put on his Dollar General polo, child, spritzing. He ready for his woman. That's what he's ready for. Okay? He gonna show her better than he can tell her. So here comes Angela pulling in, tilted to the left in her 1986 Buick LeSabre. She gets out. He was like, I got something for you, baby. Okay, I got a surprise. All right. Because, see, he said that he has really tried to win, Angela back. Okay. He really wants to win her back. And so he blindfolds her. And he was like, put on this dress. Let me ask y'all something, friends. Why is all of Tracy's dress look like something that a 12-year-old girl would wear at her graduation from elementary school? Did y'all see that mess? She looked like a trailer park version of an ice skater. Angela, I'm going to need for you to stop it. Please stop. First of all, you too old for that type of dress, the fit and flare. You too old for that, Angela. You too old. But let's move on. If she feel cute, I feel cute. So Tony, he done put up all this stuff, whining, dining. And so she's like, oh my God, I cannot believe you did this. I am shocked. I love you so much. And he was like, I love you. I love you. So he come talking about, you ready to eat, child? He done put some steaks up on that grill. I will say this, honey, them steaks look good. And I'm not a big steak fan. I don't eat steak. But honey, them steaks look good. They were big. Okay, they were big. Because see, he says no expense because Angela is paying for it. So he got the biggest steak in all of Kroger. He went up in Kroger and said, listen, I ain't paying for it, okay? Angela is. So you give me the biggest steak y'all got, too. So she's sitting there, and of course she is enamored by this. She loves Tony, okay? No matter what Tony has done to her, in the past, present, or future, she loves Tony, and that's who she chose, and that's who she wants to be with. And so Tony said, you still want that beach wedding? And she was like, yeah, I want that beach wedding. And he said, let's make it happen. Angela says, of course. After all Tony has done to her, the lying, the cheating, it don't matter. She loves this man. And so they go to like this florist. Is that where they went, child? I don't know where they with. And of course, Angela wants her beach wedding, and of course, Angela is paying for it. That's Angela, and that's Tony. Now, I was going to say the trio of fools, but since Megan, they haven't been showing her, let's just say the duo of fools. Now, as we seen last week, Sarah says that, she went to court, in front of a judge, and the judge granted her temporary full custody. So, of course, Michael, he didn't know any of this, okay? He is shocked, all right? He's like, why are you saying that? He's like, that's not true. I didn't get anything. I didn't get no paperwork. Ain't nobody told me. I didn't get no text. What are you talking about, Willis? And so, here's Sarah. Sarah's like, oh, you didn't get it? He was like, no, I didn't get it. What? What did I get? I didn't get nothing. Okay? You talking out the side of your neck. Okay, how is a judge gonna grant you full custody when we ain't even been to court? And so here comes the counsel. The counselor's like, well, Sarah is telling the truth, Michael, because I seen it in the papers. Papers? What papers? I was thinking myself, the newspapers? But I guess she meant the paperwork. But anyway, of course, Michael, he was too busy, flying to Texas and flying to where Maria is. He was all caught up in ass. He wasn't thinking about his children, Sarah, or paperwork. He wasn't thinking about all that. So, anyway, Sarah and Michael sit down, and so the counselor is trying to talk to him, and so the counselor says, yes, the judge granted Sarah temporary custody, but that does not mean you can't see your children, okay? You can still see your children. You can spend time with your children, but they are in Sarah's care, okay? You're going to have to ask Sarah for permission. That's what you're going to do. But of course, Michael can get by that. Sarah's going to do anything that Michael asks her to do, because Michael has said how many times Sarah still loves him. Sarah wants to be with him. I love how Michael keeps saying that if I was to say, let's get back together, she will be there. If I was to say, Sarah, I still want to be with you, she will be there. That may be true, Michael, but why are you using past tense? Fool, you're still married. Y'all are not divorced yet. You're still married. So when you are saying these things like, Sarah still wants me, Sarah still wants to be with me, technically she still is. She's your wife. And guys, this is my thing. Am I crazy? Did Sarah or did Sarah not draw up papers for divorce? Did she do that? She did that, right? So the only thing that Michael needs to do is sign on the dotted line. But child, I ain't heard nothing else about them divorce papers. So anyway, they're going to talk to the counselor. And did you see how Michael said bye to the counselor? Michael was like, yeah, what's up? All right, bye, what's up? Bye. See you later, dog. See you later. Honey, Michael has the mind of a 14-year-old boy, don't he? Child. So, when all this started, they go outside, it's daytime. It's daytime, friends. And we have Sarah, a grown woman, sitting in the middle of the parking lot. I was like, girl, if you don't get your butt up off that ground. I was like, no, she ain't sitting in the parking lot. What's the point in that? I said, child. Now, we started daytime. By the time they had their conversation, heeing and hawing, Sarah is explaining herself. Sarah is saying, listen, do you not think that I don't want us to have a civil relationship for the children? Sarah is begging and pleading, talking about how they used to be best friends and how they started off as friends and maybe it shouldn't have worked out. Honey, Michael is looking at her like, child, I am hungry. I'm tired. We've been been standing out here for hours. Obviously, they've been there. How is it that you started daytime and it ended up night? Sarah and Michael are draining. They are real draining. They are, stretching this out, y'all. They stretching this out. So here's Michael in the middle of Sarah pleading and begging and telling Michael how she feeling, how she wants their relationship to be for the children. Michael said, listen, okay, there is a bond between me and Sarah. Okay, Sarah hates me, I hate her, we can't stand each other. But we have this kind of bond, okay? We have children, we're married, we have this bond that's just, it keeps sucking us back to each other. Ain't that the truth? So, when Sarah's doing all her little spiel, here's Michael. Can I see the kids? Honey, Sarah was like, solo? You want to see the kids solo? Just you? Just you? So Michael was like, yeah, because Sarah learned that Michael brought Maria, not Megan, but Maria. So anyway, so Michael says, listen, Maria is going to be cool with me spending time with my children. So they go back to Sarah's house, and honey, those adorable children are loving on their father. Honey, Aviana, did you see how happy that girl was? Just laughing and smiling and playing. That's all that child wants. That child just wants to spend time with her father. That's all she wants. Okay? So he tucks her in, and he makes her feel special, and he says he wants to spend time with his children. Listen here, Michael. Seeing the happiness on your child's face, if that don't make you want to be a better dad, then I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I mean, I just don't understand. Here is a little girl who obviously loves him. She wanted him to spend the night. I mean, she just wants her mom and dad to be together. And that's what every child wants, okay? No child don't want to see their father every 5 months. Anyway, so Michael tucks, Aviana in, and Sarah is saying how beautiful and happy it is just to see Michael with his children and to see the children happy. And so here comes Michael. Now, Michael already told Maria that he's going to spend time with the children. Maria cool with it. Now, let me ask y'all something. Did y'all notice Maria's ring finger had Michael tattooed? Did I see that right, y'all? Did she have Michael's name tattooed on her ring finger? Now, you life after lockup, love after lockup investigators, leave it down below. What's that about? Now, y'all know I don't follow these people. So, y'all let me know. What's that about, y'all? So, anyway. So, Michael, he goes into the living room. Sarah's up in the living room feeling herself, child. She's all happy. And she was like, you want something to drink? And he was like, yeah. I said, child, how about you want a shower? Won't you ask about Sarah? You want some lotion? Yeah. That's what you do. So anyway, here comes Sarah. Sarah come talk about, I don't care who he's sleeping with. I don't care who he's sleeping with. Megan, Maria, I don't care. He's still my husband, and guess what? That's still my man. What's wrong with Sarah, y'all? Did Sarah grow up eating dirt? What's wrong with you? This man has used you. He's done cheated on you. And then you gonna talk about he's still your man just because he spent a couple of minutes with your kids and it brought a smile on your face. Sarah? I'm gonna need for you to go somewhere and kick a high brick. You sound foolish. You talking about these other of Michael, child. What y'all think? What y'all think about Sarah and Michael? Alright, last and least, let's talk about these Virginians, child. Now, as we know, Shane cheated on Lacey. Alright? And Lacey went over to John. Now listen, I thought that John was just at a stranger's house fixing a water heater. Now, it didn't dawn on me that he was at his recovery house till somebody commented and was like, I think he was at his house. I was like, what? So anyway, I guess that makes more sense that, they up and laying up on this couch. It makes more sense. But anyway, so we have Lacey. She is meeting up with her dad. I like her dad. All right. And so they are on the pier. He's with the children because he's always with the children. Lacey ain't. So Lacey says, listen, I'm about to tell you something you're not going to like. And I spent time with someone you don't like. And he was like, who? And she said, John. And he was like, I thought he was in prison. And she said, listen, I don't know the backstory. I just know that he's out and I spent some time with him and he's a changed man. Child, his daddy said that boy ain't changed, okay? You two are a mess. John is a mess. I would rather punch him in the face than to say hey to him. You know how I feel about that boy. That boy ain't no count, okay? He called John a heroin head. Now, Lacey's dad has said that John's no good, that Lacey and John are no good together. They are toxic. Now, we have John's sister saying the same thing. Okay? Now, I know that John, he's a little cutie, and I will say this. If there was a choice between Shane and John, I would be John. I will be Team John, okay? Now, that's it. I'm just going on the basis of he cute. But we know John ain't no count. John is in and out of prison. Obviously, they done had a toxic relationship. How many times did we see Lacey tag him upside his head? Now, see, John is doing good now because he's fresh out. His parents is taking care of this rehab bill. Okay, he's good. He's working. He may be good now, but I'm sure in the past, he had the same pattern. He got out of jail. He was good for a couple of months, maybe longer. And look what happened. He started using again. But see, Lacey is so, enamored with John. She loves John all of a sudden because she done found out Shane was cheating. But anyway, child. So the daddy was like, honey, he ain't no count. All right, he ain't gonna be no count around you. And he definitely ain't gonna be no count around these kids. Now, instead of you focusing on John and Shane, won't you focus on being a mother? Won't you take care of them kids? And Lacey was like, I take care of my kids. Oh, my God. Papa Lacey tired of his daughter, y'all. So, later on, we have Shane. He's building a trampoline. Papa Lacey's there, and they're having a conversation. And Papa Lacey said, I heard what you did to my daughter. Because Lacey told Papa Lacey that, that Shane had cheated. Shane said, I messed up, okay? I was drunk, I had a little too much to drink, I didn't even know where I was at. I messed up. I love your daughter, and it will never happen again. And so Papa Lacey took that. I think Papa Lacey, is picking Shane over John. I mean, what else, he gonna do? I mean, she did marry Shane. Meanwhile, Lacey done come out. She done got the kids. She's pissed off at Shane. There's tension. She go inside and FaceTimes John. She come talking about, oh my God, take off your shirt. Take it off. So here's John taking off his shirt, child. I said, Lacey. So anyway, Papa Lacey is just talking to Shane, and Shane was like, listen, I love your daughter, she's a good woman, I want to be with her. And so Papa Lacey said, listen, you better keep that energy, okay, because we know John ain't no count, and John is sniffing around. And so Shane was like, listen, I know John ain't no count, okay, it's all good. Now Papa Lacey chose not to tell Shane that, you know, Lacey has met up with John and how she feels about John. He's just, you know, staying out of it. His name Bennett, and he ain't in it. Alright guys, what do you think? Alright, that's it for the review, okay? Don't forget to hit the like, comment, and subscribe. And to my new subscribers, welcome to the family. Alright guys, until next time. Bye!